PvZ2 released a pretty shocking plant, but this plant was one of the plants that were more mixed in the community, and his name is Lightning Reed. A plant that is cheap and is very good when spammed, which the casual love and the competitive people do not like that. And the thing is that Lightning Reed not only is good when spammed, also has a fast recharge. But let's just say in PvZ neighborhood defense, things change for the worse. Him costing 150 sun. Now the question is, how far did I get with Lightning Reed only? Now first I'm gonna explain the rules. Rule 1, I only can use Lightning Reed and Sunflowers and like, the basics. Basically Lightning Reed the only attacker. And let's just say that's it was fun, quote unquote. And 2, the second rule is that any minigame levels do not count, so no like weird level that, don't allow me to use Lightning Reed. But other than that, I will have a difficulty meter, and basically this is just, representing the difficulty. Whatever the color of the text is at the top, so example like level 1 is white, so it's the easiest difficulty, until dark green, light green, yellow, orange, light red, and then dark red. And that's basically how the difficulty meter is. Other than that, it's a really simple concept, but let's just see how this challenge goes with Plants vs Zombies neighborhood defense with only Lightning Reeds. Lightning Reed. Okay, so Lightning Reed on its first day did pretty well. I mean, it's level 3, so I couldn't say much, but overall, pretty easy level. There are 2 new zombies, Cardboard and Paper Thrower. Now, you can probably guess which one is worse, and I'm not going to tell y'all because it's pretty obvious who is. Also, you're probably wondering why I'm not using wall plants, and the reason is because I thought the challenge would be too easy with them, so I did not use wall plants. And trust me, that decision I made changed the entire challenge by landslide. Oh gosh, if I had walnut at least, this challenge would have been so much easier. But not having any wall plants makes this way harder than it has to be. Conehead. Oh gosh. In most of my challenges, Conehead had becoming more of an annoyance, we'll say. And let's just say here is no difference. Because Lightning Reed does less damage than the pea shooter, right? And the problem is that Lightning Reed has a long cooldown in this game, or I guess a slower one. And the problem is that, well, Lightning Reed doesn't do the most damage, obviously. Also, another problem is that its cooldown is slow, like I said. And the problem is that also it costs 150, which may not seem expensive, but trust me, later on, that becomes more of an issue. But for right now, Conehead is fine. Keyword is fine though. Other than that, level 5 was a pretty simple level. Paper Thrower would be annoying as heck, but other than that, pretty simple. Okay, level 6. Now let me first explain. Lightning Reed can attack in 3 rows. He can attack in the row above him, in front of him, and below him. Which is actually really useful because if you place him on the 2nd row or the 4th row, he can attack all the lanes. Which is really useful, honestly. Also, statues. Statues honestly aren't as bad in this challenge because statues, well, first of all, are only basics, and 2, Lightning Reed can actually chain off the statues. Which is useful because not only is hurting the statue, it's also hurting zombies near it. Which is honestly pretty shocking. But other than that, honestly it's not that bad. This level is just paper throwers and coneheads, and once you get enough Lightning Reeds, you're basically unstoppable. Okay, for some reason I keep calling this level 11 when it's level 7. I don't know why I keep making a reference to 7-11, but gosh, I need to stop. It's like really annoying. Like I'm literally like voiceovering this like at least 5 times because I keep saying level 11 and not level 7. I don't know why I am, but here's a little challenge for y'all. The challenge here for y'all is that y'all have to keep track of how many electric jokes I make / puns. And whoever does it, then you're awesome. And if you don't participate, it's fine. But hey, you can like the video if you want to. Level 8. Level 8 overall is pretty simple for what it is. It does have screen doors, which you may think, oh no, it's screen doors, you know, that one tanky zombie. Well, he ain't tanky when you have lightning reeds, because lightning reed can actually, like, kill it without having to kill the door. Basically Fume Shroom, but like lightning reed edition, which is really neat and cool because it makes lightning reed slightly more viable. Keyword is slightly. Other than that, level 8 was really simple.
What the hell? Oh my god, no way.
Level 10 is unique because it has no lawnmowers. Yay! And we had to only use lightning reeds. Yay! A plant that does less damage than a pea shooter. A plant that has a slow recharge. A plant that costs 150. You gotta be kidding. Okay, so you're probably thinking, okay, how did I beat this level? The question is, did I even beat it? And here's a little spoiler, yes. But I'll explain how I did. First of all, RNG. If I got lucky enough where the basic or whoever was, you know, coming after the first zombie, if I got lucky where it was in the 3 lanes where lightning reed can attack, then I was lucky. Basically, it really depended on where the second zombie went, because if the second zombie went to a row where lightning reed could not attack it, I would immediately lose. Because getting 150 sun isn't the easiest thing when we have no lawnmowers. And 2, placing my sunflower toward the front and prioritizing my lightning reeds made a huge difference. But other than that, level 10 is possible, just kind of shocking. Day 11 was not hard because zombies may be 2 times the speed. It really wasn't that bad, because we had lawnmowers, but we didn't use any, so easy level. Level 12 introduces Bucketheads, a zombie that's way tankier than Coneheads. Yay, the word tanky is not a good term in this type of situation, but I do want to give a shout out to Goldblum, because holy cow, Goldblum has been clutching up in the sun budget, we will say. When I say Pole Vaulter will become a problem later, I mean it. Because Pole Vaulter not only is fast, but he's also not too weak to be like useless. And the main problem is that if I get caught off guard by him, which I do a few times, that becomes a problem because now I have to deal with it or else it's going to take a free lawnmower. And that's not good, obviously. Also, once again, Buckethead being super tanky. Like, seriously, that Buckethead almost made it when there were like 4 lightning reeds in 1 row. How? But other than that, the level isn't hard, it's just the zombies in it are, something else. Level 14 works differently to other levels. So, these guys. The guys on the right, you need to kill 3 of them to win the level. Pretty simple in concept, and well, it actually really is. Because lightning reed can actually chain off of the graves and then hit the zombies, so that's kind of cool. I don't know how long the level goes on if you don't kill them, but basically the longer it goes, the worse it gets. So yeah, kill the things as fast as possible and you should be good. Okay, so we will start at level 21, and level 21 is the first impossible level. I know, crazy. A nighttime level, impossible with lightning reed? Well, mind-blowing. Maybe even shocking to some, but let me explain why. First of all, imps. Imps may not be tanky at all, but here's the problem, is that they're fast, and since they're fast, they can make it to my lawnmowers pretty quickly on their own, and 1 lightning reed can barely kill it somehow, so yay. 2, necromancers. Necromancers make graves, and the graves on their own are not bad, but if they're placed in the wrong spots, the lightning reeds will actually chain off that. Well, not even chain, they'll just hit the graves. And mind you, lightning reeds do no damage, so yeah, they're not killing the grave until like 10 years later. Also, buckets are in this level. Yay, in a night level with even more zombies. Also, a bunch of coneheads are out here for no reason. The only good positive thing I can say about level 21 is that newspaper is the only zombie that I appreciate for being not difficult at all, because lightning reed can actually shock the newspaper without breaking the actual paper, which is like actually a huge plus. So W newspaper moment, I guess. But other than that, level 21 is the first impossible level. I gave this level a second chance, and I thought, okay, how bad could it really be? Maybe I just died from RNG, because any kind of PvZ game has RNG in it. Let's just say no. To some degree, yes, obviously, RNG got me killed in some way. But at the same time, the Necromancers are way too problematic because the Graves eventually become too overwhelming for Lightning Reed to break, and then we lose. So let's just move on from this level. Gravestones, gosh. Level 22 amps the level by having more gravestones. And that sucks. Because Lightning Reed can chain off them, yes, I know. But the problem is that if he chains off too many of them, he won't be able to hit zombies. Also, another thing that Lightning Reed targets the nearest zombie, meaning that if a torch zombie is behind gravestones, it will literally just zap the gravestone until the zombie comes out of the gravestone area, which sucks. But let's just move on to level 23. Guess how many Lightning Reeds it takes to kill that guy? Guess. It's not 3, and it's definitely not 4. Nope, it's 5. It's 5 Lightning Reeds. Now do 5 times 150. That's how much sun I need to kill one skeleton zombie. And mind you, it is nighttime. I cannot stress this enough that if it was daytime, this would be a lot easier, but holy cow, making it night with only Lightning Reeds? Yeah, I know the developers definitely not intend for you to do this, but holy cow. And Lightning Reed damage doesn't kill it, so you have to have like at least 5 of them attacking the dead body. Else it's gonna revive over and over and over. You're probably questioning why I'm back at level 21. Well, I was doing more attempts, okay? And I was thinking, man, I cannot let this impossible streak keep going because it was kind of embarrassing. I was like, Lightning Reed, I believed in Lightning Reed because Lightning Reed is a good plant. It just, maybe he wasn't in the best situation there, so I came back to give him more chances. And after many attempts, eventually, Lightning Reed got his footing, and, well, he did it. I mean, he won, he did good. Now, was it a struggle? Yes, obviously. But was it possible? Yes. With basically perfect RNG, yes. Okay, so I know y'all are confused why we're back at level 16, but I just came back here to see if it was possible, because maybe it was possible. And well, yes, this level is definitely possible. The main reason is because they gave you 2 sunflowers at the start, which honestly makes a fat difference. Also, same goes for level 17, it's also possible. You probably lose a lawnmower, but really simple level, honestly. Same goes for day 19, also a really easy level. You will probably lose, once again, some lawnmowers, but you're gonna be alright. Also, this is where Torch Zombie showed up for the first time, but he's not really scary. Other than that, this level is actually possible. And that's a good thing because, you know, we need to break from the impossible streak. Oh, and same goes for 20. Yeah, I don't think he can kill football. And plus, this level has no lawnmower, so I'm not even going to attempt this because holy cow, that would be insane. Level 28 is also impossible. Now you're probably thinking, holy cow, there's a lot of impossible levels. I mean, what can you expect? It's nighttime with only Lightning Reeds. Mind you, a simple Buckethead takes about 4 Lightning Reeds, or 3 at minimum, which is insane. If you see these zombies, run as far as you can because I'm pretty sure you're not escaping them. A level that is possible, finally, the second level in pool. I know, not anything crazy, but we take our wins because Lightning Reed is really sparking controversy right now with me and him because holy cow, I did not know it would be this bad after the update. 150 makes a huge difference. I know you're probably shocked why level 33 is impossible, but Snorkel without walnuts or tangle kelp is a fat problem. Because you would think Lightning Reed can shock it while it's underwater from chaining from different zombies. Nope, it can't. It literally can't unless it's eating something.
What?
For some reason I gave this level a chance, and I don't know why I even did. Look at the zombies over there. Football, pole vaulter, necromancers. Zombies that are all very good or fully counter lightning reed. Holy cow. Okay, so first of all, pole vaulters and footballs and other zombies can actually go in the water. If you haven't played this game before, any zombie can basically go in the water, besides Zomboni, but that won't matter later. And 2, snorkels, again, because the problem with snorkel is that whenever the first wave happens, there's always like 2 snorkels coming in the water. And then we just lose, because we had nobody to counter them. Yay, a level that's possible. Of course, because it only has ice cube and paper thrower. Yay, really easy zombies that don't counter lightning reed. We take our wins. And we take our losses, because 36 is impossible. Yay, because of one zombie, the skeleton zombie. Mind you, it takes 5 lightning reeds to kill the dead body, or the corpse of it. And holy cow, that's a lot of sun. Even in the daytime. Also, necromancers are here, and ducky tubes. Enough said? This is definitely the most inconsistent challenge. One level we win, and the next level we just straight lose horribly. This level is only easy because newspapers and trash can actually get countered by lightning reed. I know, shocking discovery, but hey, we did it, so another win. Level 43 has sword card panels, or whatever the names are, I guess. And let's just say that they're kind of annoying, because their sword cards are basically invincible in the back, and the zombies themselves are kind of tanky. Also, rocket zombies are here, and if you know that lightning reed isn't good with ambushes of all things. Also, shocking, I know. So, I mean, what do you want me to say? It's Balloon Zombie. Now, in this game, you can actually hit him in the air, which is actually probably worse, honestly, because now he will get shocked, and then he will drop on my plants. Mind you, he's ambushing my lightning reeds, which they suck against, so yay. Yeah, you know how I said Zomboni didn't matter? They don't, because I never saw them once during this challenge. We finally made it to Claire's house, the final world, the world that you unlock lightning reed in, and yet he is, real interesting. First of all, the first level has rocket zombies, enough said already, because dude goes right to your 3rd tile, or 3rd column, and you basically lose on the spot, and there's bucketheads. Level 53 is really disappointing. Kind of annoying too because the rain. See, the rain gimmick is a problem because if the lawnmower would go into the puddles, it would drown. Or basically not go down the whole lane. And mind you, this whole challenge I've been relying on lawnmowers to save my butt. And yeah, let's just say they're starting to get countered by the weather. This level is only possible because of one plant. You can get gold bloom from the mystery crates, which is kind of cool actually, and without that gold bloom I probably would have lost. So yay, we take our actual W's. Okay, another big L for the team. Level 55 is obviously impossible. There are rain puddles everywhere, so the lawnmowers once again can't go down the whole lane. And once again, bucketheads show up, and I can't do anything about them. You may think because Dr. Zombie's here, it actually be impossible, but shockingly enough, it's not. Here's the thing, lightning reed chain ability is actually super useful because zombies can't really heal if they're being chained by like 800 attacks. So other than that, lightning reed actually does get a tiny W here. The only reason this level is impossible is because of skeleton zombie and the wind. Because skeleton zombies once again take 5 lightning reeds to kill it. Completely insane. 62 is also impossible. One reason, magician. Magician will make other like zombies into magicians, which can heal a zombie back to full, which really sucks for lightning reed. Level 64 is also impossible because of imps and because of ghost zombies. Ghost zombies will go transparent and cannot be hit if they're near a plant. The main problem with that is, well, obviously, they go invisible, so they can't be hurt. Also, Buckheads, once again. We're gonna leave off at the funny number. Why? Because basically every level is impossible after, and yeah, Lightning Reed is just, tiring now. At this point, it's just sad. After so many impossible levels, it gets to a point where you just look at it and be like, is he good? To the point where you look at a level before even starting the level and think, he can't do it. Oh, Lightning Reed, you're a interesting case. He's good when he's spammed, and he's cost 150 in that game. Why? I don't know. They did nerf him to make him cost 150 instead of 125. And his cooldown is really sluggish, which really does hurt him because he's meant to be spammed. But other than that, say goodbye to Lightning Reed, and I'll see y'all another time.